$5 Games presents Graze Counter. You see this option? Make sure it's checked before starting the game, or it's going to be unplayably fast. The plot is given through implications in the dialogue and is ultimately unclear. Each boss asks you questions, and the protagonist doesn't speak. One of the conversations makes it sound like you're here to save someone, but even after beating the game, I don't think I've met them. Gameplay-wise, it's a 5-stage top-down on-rails shooter. The main gimmick is that by being close to a bullet, it charges your super. You can fire your super when it's at 50% charge, but if you wait until it's at 100%, then you get an invulnerability shield during it. The laser beam that comes out also destroys enemy bullets, creating yellow stars. These stars charge up your second super, which is an enhancement super. That one first clears the entire screen of enemy fire, and then lets you shoot like this for a while. Unfortunately, you're not invulnerable in this state, and the red stars are just points. They don't do anything. At the beginning of the game, you choose your character, and although there are stats, I don't really think they mean anything. Like, there's a defense stat, but you die in one hit, unless you collect the shield item, which grants you an additional hit, but I don't know how that might correlate. The characters are different though. The fire patterns are different, and the character that I unlocked doesn't have an enhancement super. Instead, they have turrets that automatically attack when you're charging your primary super. You also choose one of 3 defensive options. The auto shield gives you the shield item automatically after a certain amount of time. The Graze destroys enemy bullets if you charge off of them for long enough. The extend guard gives you an invulnerability shield for your primary super even if it's only halfway charged. There's also 3 difficulty options to select, as well as an optional pacifist mode where you can only attack via a super. Overall, I don't really like the interface and how much unuseful area there is on the screen. As in, I would move this stuff over here. My gameplay area already is claustrophobic enough when 40% of my screen is not used for anything. Now, this isn't a criticism of this design choice, rather that the information on the screen is changing it to a design more like this, and I don't like that. If you want to hear a full discussion about why games are designed like this, then leave a comment, and if there's like 10 or so people who want to know, then I'll make a video on it. Anyways, that's a wrap for this game. Consider picking this game up instead of a yellow star.